Ooh, now
Hello,
you.
Majbrit. Hello, Majbrit.
Hi, Jerry.
So I would like to welcome our honored guest and now excuse my pronunciation with the Danish word Majbrit Bøttger.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly right.
So I'm very excited to have you as a guest in my podcast. My name is Jiří Borch, and we are gonna talk about some very interesting things today. And I have written under this video what you do, but with you, tell me with your own words, what do you do for a living? What is your profession?
I'm a certified high performance coach. And what I do is I help solopreneurs and leaders to balance their career and their life so they have
Mhm.
more joy and satisfaction in their everyday life.
This is very good, and you helped me a lot with my project about online courses in English language. So far, I have uploaded 5 of them, and it was a great success. Only due to your consultation and due to your advice, I have become very more open to the world, and I got tens of students more, like 20 or 30 more students than I had before, thanks to your
You
brief
did.
advice.
Oh, that is so awesome. That makes me happy. Congratulations.
So I would really recommend what MyBreed does. And MyBreed, tell me, you are based in Denmark, right? But you work also online. Is it true?
Yes, it is true. I am based in Denmark and I do a little bit of physical, but most of the work will be online so I can reach as many people as possible. And I do have a lot of global connections, so it makes sense to be online.
What is your greatest achievement? What are you grateful for, proud of, or happy about to have achieved in the past? Let's have a look a little bit, just a little bit into your past. If you want to
Yeah.
see that you are really excited that you achieved something great, what would it be?
It would probably be overcoming myself. That is my greatest achievement. My story started back in 12 when I had a stress attack, like a really bad one. And the journey from there to here, of course, been long, and I keep developing. I think that personal development should be a lifestyle. I think it's something that people should commit to all the time.
Mhm.
Um, but the first couple of years were really, really tough, and I had to pivot. I had to go in and take a look at my belief systems, what was possible and what wasn't, how I my perception of the world had to change because I clearly got myself into this mess because I made some wrong decisions or some bad decisions or no decisions. Anyways, it ended out with really ugly, and I got really stressed out, and I was not even the one paying the price. My children were.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
so being stressed out and at the same time recognizing not being a good mother, that's tough on
Mhm.
anybody. But the kids were my primary reason to change things up. They were also initially the primary excuse not to do anything because it was my marriage that was the problem, not my job. And I said, well, there's the kids, right? So I kept stretching and I kept saying, it's probably just me. Maybe I'm being difficult. Maybe I'm being too demanding. Maybe I'm being too much or too little all the time. So I kind of took it on me. It was easier than to face the music and actually do something about it. So I had to go all the way out there where I could barely function and watching my kids paying the price for it before I had the courage to do something. So later in life, when looking back, when you're right in the middle of all this mess, you don't see all that clearly. But when you go to get to the other side of things and you look back, you can see where you kind of went wrong. So looking back, I learned a lesson that I should listen to my integrity, my inner values. So if my instinct tells me something is off, it is, and I should pay attention to that and make sure that I don't stretch so far to serve others that I break, because then I won't be able to serve anybody. So probably going through that transformation and getting to the point where I am today is my greatest achievement.
Thank you for your words and for this sharing. I took some notes as well because there were some great ideas inside. And Majbrit, tell me, I would like to dig a little bit deeper into the present moment. What projects are, and also to get to know a little bit more about your work currently. So what projects are you working on currently at this moment? Tell me, please.
Okay, that's a long list. Right now, I'm launching a new blog, and I'm writing a book right now. So hopefully it'll be released by December 31st. Praying.
Yes.
And also I'm working towards, because I am a speaker at the Women Thrive Summit in March, which is about, I don't know, 45 female speakers and the whole project, the whole idea about the project of Women Thrive Summit is to lift and support and encourage women in business. So there are about 45 speakers, and the summit is, I think, 4 or 5 days, and we'll each get a slot in there to speak and try to help people and encourage them. So it's a big preparation set up for that summit. So I'm working on that and the book, and yeah, that's basically it. And otherwise, it's just what I always do, the coaching part and the online courses.
Yes, thank you very much. What is, by the way, what do you know already the name of your book, or is it a secret yet?
It's the last thing I'm gonna do is name it.
Okay, very good. I know this problem, and I definitely understand what you mean.
I figure once all the content is done, we will have a name of the book that will make sense and be in line with the actual content.
Perfect. Majbrit, you have partly answered my next question about the future plans. Invite us to the events which you are planning, if you are planning anything special online, specifically online, because my audience is online and our audience are online. And before you answer this question, I would like to encourage all the listeners, if you are interested in what Majbrit does, right under this video, she will be happy to reply comments and answer all your questions. Majbrit, what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are to be more global. It's just the beginning of it. And of course, that summit, which is global and have about 10,000 attendees, it will make a difference in being global. So that's why this is important to me. And I want to serve them well. So if people are like taking out time is the only thing you can never earn back, right? So whenever people are choosing to spend their time with me, I want to make sure it's worth it. So my future plans is just to keep going at it, actually, because I have this vision. The more people I can help to prevent going down with a stress attack like mine. And stress is a big deal these days, right? Because people lose momentum, they lose motivation, they feel lack of energy, and it's like the whole world is flatlined, and all we see everywhere is disaster. All the media is full of disasters, and we need something to outweigh that. So what I want to go out there is spread joy and confetti and make the world a happier place to be.
Yes.
And the more people you can get on that train, the better it is, because it kind of like have this domino effect, right? So
thank you. Yeah, Majbrit, tell me, I would like to give a little bit human touch to this recording. What are your hobbies, free time activities, leisure time? Do you have time for that?
I do, but you know what? I love my job. So actually, this is my hobby. I'm so blessed that I get to do my hobby for a living. But other than that, I have my family. I love to spend time with my family, and I love to challenge myself and others. I always challenge other people. I do that for a living, and I like to challenge myself, and I'm curious. I'm kind of nerdy about what I do. So whenever I get my hands on a book that can tell me more about I don't know, self-confidence, neuroscience, whatever it is, I grab it and I love that.
Yes, and I'm taking notes, and I will ask you some behind the scenes questions soon, because this recording will not stop yet. I'm taking notes, and these are interesting trends in your coaching field. I will ask you later a little bit, please. And if you would give any final message to our audience, what would it be from your perspective?
I think to go out there and be a better version of yourself tomorrow than you are today. Never compare to others, just compare to who you were yesterday, and do the best you can, and just be proud to show up and be there and trying, because you got this.
Thank you very much. Our honored guest was Majbrit Bøttger. And I promised one behind the scene question, and this is here because the talk was interesting, and I would like to answer all the questions. I will start with my question. What are the current trends? How do you perceive the trends in your field of the coaching? Are there any trends you can see for the future or past?
Yes, there is, because the world changed with the lockdowns and the pandemic. So people in general had time to reflect and time to think. And we see that so many people are doing solopreneurship right now, because they found themselves stuck in a job that they hated and figured out, I don't want to spend the rest of my life like this. So people are breaking free of those golden handcuffs. That's what we call them, golden handcuffs. So I see that, but I also see lack of clarity and lack of courage are the two main things that I see people are struggling with. Because if you don't have complete clarity about where you are and where you want to go, who you are and who you want to become, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind, it's going to be an uphill struggle. And the world is hard enough as it is. So you might as well draw the map before entering the woods. So this is a thing I see a lot. And also I see that coaching have become more allowed. Before it was more like, okay, you have a coach, you must be broken. Now people do it as a thing of self-care more than a self-fix. Does that make sense? So,
yes,
so
yes,
people
definitely.
do it because they want more in life. And I think the pandemic and the lockdown has a great deal to do with that. People thinking and reflecting and say, hey, I want more out of a life than this current situation. So how can I do that? So they seek advice. And I gotta say that success is a team sport. There's no one who made it on their own. Nobody. So reach out to whoever can lift you and help you, and make sure you surround yourself with the right people, because you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure those 5 people are people who will lift you up, encourage you, and push you and challenge you, not holding you back.
Thank you for your words. Because we are now behind the scenes, you can ask me any questions as well, if you have any only.
I can. Yeah, I would like to ask, what did you do with the knowledge I gave you to actually convert it into new clients? What exactly, how did you take it, put it into practice?
Yes, Majbrit, this is a very good step. This is actually what I wanted to talk with you about today in our coaching session, because I didn't take it so far. And this is my next step, and I will definitely do it. I will take your words seriously, and I will take it to the next step by converting those people who are viewing my online videos about English language teaching. At this moment, I have tens of views, yes, but I didn't convert yet to the clients. So I will reach out to them probably. I will accept your consultation. I will accept your advice. I will reach to them, and I will try to convert them into my students. Or I will try to monetize slowly in the future. I will try to monetize those online courses as well. This is my plan in the future.
Okay, cool. But how do you want to grab them? How do you want to grab their attention in the first place? So they get to listen to your podcast and get to know you.
Yes, it's a good question. It's a good question. I would like to not give up. After we finish the speaking, I will make a six episode of my podcast, which is concerned with language for entrepreneurs, English language for entrepreneurs and business people, beginners. So my focus at this moment is on people who don't speak any English and who want to learn a little bit and use this knowledge in the entrepreneurship world, business world. So these are my clients, and I would like to, maybe I can pick up the phone and see who is viewing my videos. Just pick up the phone, try to call them or write an email to them and say, hey, do you like my courses? Would you like to know more? Would you like one private 15-minute consultation? Something like that. What do you think? Is it a good idea?
Yeah, it's a good idea. You need to be proactive, especially in the beginning. So do that, but you also need to have a flow that generate new leads into you. And I just we're just launching on Sunday our Sunday success letter, and it's going to come out every Sunday. It's free, so anybody can join, and you can see them on my blog post. If you go to my blog, you will see all the articles there as well. But if you don't want to have the trouble of going into my website and finding the blog post and finding the newest article, you can just sign up for the Sunday success letter, and it will get straight to your inbox. And this is a good way to grab people's attention, because they want to know, right? They want to be educated. So, and they go in there for free. And once they go in there and they read the article, at the bottom of the article, there's 3 ways I can help them. So if they did not sign up for my newsletter, there's a link for that. Say, hey, you went to my blog, read the article. 3 ways I can help you. One is you can sign up for my Sunday success letter. The second one is you can buy my online course. It's called Smiles. And you can buy, you got that, right? So you can buy that for 150 euros. Or you can ask for one-on-one time with me. So these are the 3 levels of help I can offer them. So it kind of like they have an option, right? Maybe they don't want it. They just want to read the articles, and that's fine. That's just fine. But if they do want more, now they have places to go. And that's important, because otherwise they just get stranded there and they go like, yeah, but now what? So you have to give them the option of moving forward.
Thank you, Majbrit. What I will do, I will put the viewers may be able to hear you, this podcast, on YouTube, and later after 1 month, today on YouTube, immediately, and after 1 month's time, because I have some pre-recorded sessions before you with clients before you, after 1 month I would be posting, with your permission, to the LinkedIn groups, very closed, safe groups of entrepreneurs only, and Facebook. Those closed groups I would invite you to cordially, and then you may put some more information about your blogs and about your Smiles course and things like that under this video. What do you think about this offer? Is it okay?
That's a really good idea. Then we can just send them a link to the blog. It's free for them to join. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good idea.
So thank you for being here today, and I wish you, from Czech Republic to Denmark, warm regards.
Oh, and right back at you, Jerry. And if I don't get to see you before then, I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes, this is coming. I will be sending my newsletter with the Christmas wish. I think I asked many people when should I send it, and I got different answers, but the most common answers is on the 10th of December should be sent the Christmas wish. So you will be receiving that by email. And thank you for your kind wishes. Merry Christmas and good health.
You too, Jerry. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.